Oh, wow. Oh, this is so nice. Michael and I are empty nesters now with too much time on our hands. And our son is finally moving away from home.
Here. This is a nice neighborhood. I think you're gonna fit right in.
The Mansions DLC, called A Safehouse in the Hills, released today. And there's a lot to unpack in this DLC. And we're going to start to break it down with this video, where we'll be going over the new mansion's pricing and locations. And there's just a quick caveat before we take a look at the properties. The pricing you'll see on the screen includes a $2 million discount, and that's because I finished all 3 new listings missions before December 7th to receive the discount. So if you completed those missions by that date, you'll see the discount apply to your purchase as well. Unfortunately, Rockstar has removed the missions altogether, so they can't even be played anymore. But I do have videos of those missions if you didn't get a chance to check them out. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's talk about the new Prix luxury real estate website. It's up and running now in GTA Online, and when you access it, you'll see all 3 new properties, and they are the Tongva Estate, the Vinewood Residence, and the Richman Villa. So let's jump in and start with the least expensive property, which is the Tongva Estate, and then we'll work our way up. So the Tongva Estate is located in the Tongva Hills, just east of the Great Ocean Highway and south of Fort Zancudo, and the base price for this property is $11,500,000. And by the way, all these options and their prices are the same and available across the board for all 3 properties, so keep that in mind when you're doing your shopping. And the first customization option here is the tint. You have 4 options to choose from, and they cost $100,000 each, and that's for any of the tints. So no up pricing based on the tint you choose, and that's something I first noticed with the Money Fronts DLC, so glad to see it continuing here. Next up is the patterns, and again, that's also a flat fee for any of the options available, and that will run you $245,000. Next is the Decor, which does have a price tier. The first option, which is the Los Santos Loft, is free of charge, but if you move up to the San Andreas Coastal, you're looking at a $497,500 fee, and if you want the Vinewood Regency, you're looking at a cost of $612,500. And this next one I can't get because I don't own one of Franklin's agencies, so it's locked for me. But for those that have one of the agency offices, the price for the Armory is $720,000. And the next customization option is the Arcade, and that will cost you $950,000 to have. And if you want the next item, which is the Podium, it will run you $650,000. This is for those of you who want to put a vehicle on display. Moving on, we have a vehicle workshop, and the price for having one in your mansion is $880,000. And now we have the security upgrade, and that's the most expensive upgrade of all. It will cost you $1,750,500 to acquire. However, it's supposed to eliminate raids on all the other businesses you own, so that alone may be worth a steep price for some. And finally, you get to choose the voice for your AI assistant. Let's take a quick listen to each voice, starting with Angel.
So good to meet you. I'm Angel. Can I call you Daddy?
Very early Bond, interesting. Now Haviland.
How do you do, sir? I am Haviland.
Kinda sounds like Alfred from Batman. Alright, last but not least, OG.
What's cracking, homie? It's OG.
That one sounds pretty cool. And the best part is that this option is totally free, so pick the one you like the best. Now let's do some quick math with all the most expensive options selected. Again, the Armory is locked for me, and there's a discount applied to my shopping cart, but what I want to show you is the total cost with the most expensive options and before any discounts. So let's take a look at the total cost in this pop-up. As you can see, if you max everything out, you're looking at a total of $17,407,500. And since all these options are the same for all 3 properties, let's just take a look at the total maxed out costs here for the next 2 properties. So let's move up to the next tier, which is the Vinewood Residence Mansion. This one is located on Baytree Canyon Road in the Vinewood Hills, just south of the Vinewood sign. And the base price for this property is $12,200,000. With all customization options maxed out, you're looking at a total price of $18,107,500. And finally, let's take a look at the highest tier mansion of the three, which is the Richman Villa, and it's located in the Richmond area of the Vinewood Hills, just north of the golf course, and the base price for this property is $12,800,000. Choosing the most expensive options here will run you a total of $18,707,500. Feel free to look back through the video to take another look at any of the breakdowns, but now let's quickly take a look at one more thing. So aside from the base price, locations, exterior paint scheme, and some exterior gardening aesthetics, the only other difference between these properties is their views. So let's take a quick look at the view from each mansion, starting with the Tongva Estate. From here we can see the Pacific Ocean to the west and Fort Zancudo to the north, so pretty nice views from here. Moving on to the Vinewood Residence mansion, we can see the Diamond Casino to the east, the downtown area to the south, and the Vinewood sign to the north. I would say that the best view here is of the Vinewood sign, but you can tell me what you think about that in the comments. And now let's take a look at the views from the Richman Villa property. From here, we can see Richmond directly to the south, and the Court Center, which is the Getty Center in real life, to the west. I gotta say, not my favorite views from this property. In fact, my favorite views are from the Tongva Estate. Again, let me know what you think of these views in the comments. And that's it for the pricing and locations of the new mansion properties. But stay tuned because more is coming. And if you want to check out the recently deleted First New Listings mission, click on the video that will pop up shortly. Quick shout out to my subscribers. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.